The glass between us carried the stench of disinfectant and stale air. My wife leaned close to the visitor's mic. The eyes staring back weren't the ones I married. Sitting beside her was a man I had once called brother. Her fingers slid across his, as though I'd vanished from her world. "We've got news for you, sweetheart." His smile was thin, rehearsed. From his jacket, he pulled out a photo and pushed it across the scarred metal table. "My son. Bound. Terrified." Those words cut deeper than any cell door slamming shut. "Your boy dies tomorrow." Silence froze everything for a beat. Then the prison stirred alive. Locks clanged. Doors sealed. The fluorescent lights dimmed row by row. Behind them stood the warden. His gaze met mine, and he gave one steady nod. Lockdown. They thought this place was theirs. They didn't realize it belonged to me. My crew controlled it long before the Bureau ever claimed it. Every hallway, every guard, every shadow answered to us. The board had already shifted. They just hadn't noticed they'd stepped onto my battlefield. Most men would have broken, screamed, begged, collapsed. Not me. I studied her face instead. The same woman who once whispered loyalty now glowed beside the man who destroyed me. Her betrayal wasn't sudden. It had been patient, methodical. I replayed the warnings I'd ignored. The late-night calls she silenced, the unexplained absences, the hollow look she wore at my trial, as if she'd memorized the verdict long before the judge read it. He set me up. She let him. Together, they fed me to this cage. But what cut deepest wasn't the bars or the sentence. It was knowing my son had become nothing more than a piece in their cruel game. But pawns can shift. Pawns can sacrifice. Pawns can topple kings. So I played the weak man. Quiet. Obedient. Broken. Inside, every moment became a calculation. I tracked their rhythm. Their visits, their words, their silences. The boyfriend loved taunting me. Savoring a victory he thought permanent. She sometimes laughed, but her eyes always flinched when mine caught hers. Meanwhile, I reached out through channels they could never see. Guards who owed me. Inmates carrying debts from wars that never made headlines. The pieces started moving. Evidence surfaced. Phone logs traced back to her. Transfers tying his hands to blood money. Papers with her forged signature. I didn't shout. I didn't confront. I built the case in silence, brick by brick. Because truth doesn't swing a weapon. Truth is the weapon. The folder grew heavy in my lap, pages peeling back every illusion. And the DNA confirmed it. My son was mine. Their lie had been a dagger aimed at my soul. When they came again, I said nothing at first. I slid the folder across the table, the way he once slid that photo. He chuckled. She frowned. Then they opened it. Her face drained, lips trembling in disbelief. His smirk collapsed into silence. "You framed me," I said, my voice flat steady. "But you made one mistake." I leaned forward. "You underestimated the man you buried." The warden entered. Guards closed in, not on me, but on them. The boyfriend shot to his feet, but rifles pinned him down. My wife, no, my betrayer, clutched the folder with shaking hands. "This can't be," she whispered. But it was. Every document, every detail, undeniable. I didn't gloat. I didn't rage. I just watched as the truth crushed them. "You'll never touch him again," I said. "My son will never taste your poison." Her tears came, wild and frantic. He cursed, thrashed, spat my name like venom. I stayed calm, detached, because their ruin wasn't an explosion. It was drowning, and I was the tide. When the doors clanged shut behind them, I walked back into the yard. The air reeked of rust, smoke, inevitability. I should have felt rage, or triumph, or grief. Instead, I felt nothing. They thought prison had broken me. They thought betrayal had hollowed me. But betrayal doesn't empty you, it hardens you. It clears the fog. It strips away every illusion until only the truth remains. And the truth was simple. I was framed, caged, betrayed. But I was still standing. They were the ones gasping for air. And as the lights dimmed, my last thought was sharp, cold, absolute. They didn't lock me away to bury me. They locked themselves in with me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment. And make sure to subscribe to Cheating Stories Insight World for more powerful stories like this one.